Do it.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, everybody. Welcome to the first printmaking and from home demo. We're going to be doing this class all summer, and it is absolutely designed to be a class you can drop in and out of. I want to introduce you now to one of my dear friends and one of my favorite art teachers. So I feel very honored to be able to let him work with you. He will inspire you, I'm sure, the way he did for me. He was a very big help. So Lado Pochqua, here we go, Lado. I'm gonna spotlight you so everybody can see you. There we are.
Thank you very much, Leah. So I'm gonna just a very quick introduction. What we guys gonna do? Printmaking. It's at least European printmaking. It's several centuries of tradition. So, and I will give you some names of printmakers on a thread. Not now, because I was talking with Leah about circumstances. So this is our rental. I don't live here. I don't have all my books. We bought a house, so we're moving in a couple of weeks. And later, I will have a lot of materials with me because my library is immense, especially printmaking library. But printmaking is kind of linked to the spreading information. It's kind of close what you guys doing, because it was the first media that would publish pamphlets and imagery, religious imagery, and spread among populace. So when I was thinking about this class, I was thinking, you know, the students could make your own postcards. You can make your own unique holiday card or wherever, or even political pamphlets. It's like I was talking, I don't know guys if you hear me, I grew up in Soviet Union. So in Soviet Union, printing presses were numbered because it's a totalitarian country. So you couldn't have printing press because printing press could produce proclamation and kind of anti-regime stuff. So this is a powerful thing. Printmaking is a pretty powerful thing. Also, what I was thinking about, how to simplify printmaking, how to make it popular and how to make it affordable. And I came up with a technique I showed you, you guys all know. And we're gonna explore that. And the first thing will be how to transfer our ideas, our designs, our drawings, our sketchbooks, our paintings into the material that could be printmaking and that could be prints. So the best, probably I'll show you right now, the best thing what happened a couple of weeks ago with my highlights of my summer, I went to New York City and I went to cloisters. I don't know if you guys have ever been to cloisters. It's a collection of medieval masterpieces of Metropolitan Museum in a very, very uptown. It's 200th Street in the Fort Tryon Park, in two original Spanish and French cloisters brought in the United States and rebuilt here brick by brick. And so the cloisters are hosting the most amazing masterpiece. It's a tapestries of the hunt on a unicorn. Maybe you heard of it. If not, I'll send you a link, you guys. It's a 15th century masterpieces. But what I was copying there in those rooms of cloisters, it's like characters, unicorn itself, the hunters, and all scenes surrounded by flowers. The most incredible flora ever depicted in at least Western art. And so I made several copies. I'm gonna show you one right here. It's a quick sketch done in a museum.
You can't see it.
You cannot see it?
You're off camera. Can you bring it towards you?
Leah, we cannot see this one?
Oh, now we can. Thank you.
Yeah, right here.
My bad. Sorry, I was sleeping on the job.
So I did several. It's just a quick copies, quick ideas, how to turn. This is like pomegranate tree, just a fragment of this. But I like this one, and I decided, so this is pretty accurate copy of one of the thousands of those flowers in that scene. why I'm talking about this. I just want to show you guys how inspiration comes from visiting museum or landscape around you or still life or portraits of your friends or photographs or archive photograph, some found object. Everything could be turned into the art. And in my case, I'm going to work today with you on this one. So what I did, so this is kind of detailed drawing with the shading and color. It's a quick sketch. It took me probably 10, 15 minutes there in museum. But today I just simplify that and turn it into the very simple drawings with the lines. So if you compare those two, that's the next step. Like if you compare those two, it's the next step.
So could they do this with any of their drawings? Just a very simplified line drawing? Like,
yes.
Yeah.
Anything could be turned into this, even cartoonish. When you're doing portrait, it could be just two dots would be eyes, and one line could be a mouth or ear or oval of the face. So this is the first task, simplification, which is very useful because a lot of contemporary art is art of simplification and stylization of the shape. So if we try to find your drawing that could be turned into this. So I know Mariana showed me the portrait she's working and it's absolutely doable. But what about you guys?
Mariana, can you show it? I'm going to pop you up here next to them. So hold it up so you can see.
Yeah.
She took a picture, and this is exactly what Lada was talking about. She took a picture at a restaurant.
Yeah.
And then turned it into a Procreate drawing.
Yeah. And I see that's already simple mouth, glasses, shapes are simplified. It looks like contemporary, neo-naive kind of drawing, which is absolutely will fit perfectly
as a print
into what we're doing here.
Do you guys want to, Sandra or Diana, do you want to show some things that you might simplify? And I'll pop you up. If you can just hold them up.
I hadn't thought about it. I think I thought I might do a cat's face, a simplified cat's face.
Right, because you have so many. So can you take a picture of one and hold it up? Just something that you've got laying around. Show us.
What do you mean?
Hold us, show a picture of a cat's face that you've done, and then we can talk to you about simplifying it.
I was going to do a simple one because what I do in watercolor is a bit too elaborate for my first time.
Okay, okay.
Okay.
I mean, like I've done this guy, but I can't do something like that today. I was going to do something simple.
One of the things that Lada wanted to show you is how to simplify your current drawings. So should you look at that piece to see if it's simplifiable?
Absolutely. Yes, I would love to.
Hold it up, Sandra. Just so, can you just take it off the wall?
I wasn't thinking of doing him because he's got part of his face missing on this because he was looking for a window.
But okay. I just want you to see the kind of work Sandra does.
Yes, fantastic. So Sandra, what you need to do, it's almost ready to be printed. Just forget about color and just to use the line. Use the lines, and I would love you to just trace that image. Can you put some paper over it?
Yeah, if you can put paper over it, you can trace it. All right.
You need the paper, like maybe tracing paper if you have.
I think I've got some tracing paper.
Awesome. And Diana, what about you? You're muted, my love.
Yes, I'm muted because of my dog.
What do you have? Do you have anything that you might try simplifying? So this is really important, you guys, because it is true, Sandra, and all of you kind of work in a more detailed direction. So Lada's going to show you how to step back these same drawings into a more simplified form. So Diana, what have you got that you think you might be able to do?
I don't know.
What about one of your portraits? What about, I see a bunch of things behind you. What about one of your animals there? What about like, well, they're not behind you, they're in front of you.
Maybe I'll get one of Sunny.
Oh yeah, that's a great idea.
Yeah, thanks for facilitating it. I mean, I really appreciate because you know the artworks. And
I do, and I know the students.
Yeah. So in the end of the class, I would like to print that. I'm gonna show you how I'm gonna create the print from this, you know?
Yes.
And today we're gonna just work on the sketches and maybe some printing if we got lucky, but if not, next lesson we are printing 100%.
Excellent.
Excellent.
Annie or Julia?
Yeah, can you zoom the works?
Here, I'm going to put you down. Here it is.
Fantastic, fantastic. I think both of those, is it acrylic paintings?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, both of those would be very, very easy to turn into the printmaking. I think cat would be easier.
Because it's got more lights and darks. Yep.
Yeah.
And the eyes are light.
And so think about, you don't need to think about shades or color of the fur or the spots on the fur. All you need to do, you have to think about lines, outlines of the face, the nose, the eyes, the total shape of the cat's face, just like this. You can also trace it.
Yeah. So put tracing paper over the top and do a marker drawing, just literally on top.
Yeah.
See, I told you guys he was going to let you do things I'd never let you do.
My
I'm teasing. I'm teasing.
Guys, I wanna clear things right now because we're just getting to know each other. My philosophy is I will force you to cheat.
Yes.
I will force you to cheat in any possible way because every big artist you know was cheating.
Yep.
Every big
Yes.
like I would say, even like, let's say Johannes Vermeer, the most detailed, the most amazing master. He used camera lucida.
Yes.
He used optical devices to trace the models.
Yep.
And
Luke Tillmans, all of it.
19th and 20th century artists, they use photography, all of them.
Yeah.
All of them. And there is actually big gap somewhere in the 15th century between, let's say, Renaissance and pre-Renaissance artists like Giotto, and then in 1st century Baroque artists. Art becomes very detailed. Yeah. It's not like Giotto had less talent than Caravaggio, but Caravaggio had lenses already.
He had access to camera lucida. Do you guys know what that is, by the way? The camera lucida? Can you tell them, Lotto? It's fascinating.
Like a projection? Or?
It's the first projector, yes. It's using lenses, and the lens, the combination of the lens produces the outline of the model on the paper. And so if you really look at the history of Western art, you'll see that big gaps somewhere in 15th century happens, especially in the Northern painting. It's suddenly from Gothic, very stylized, very, let's say, not detailed, becomes very detailed, very realistic, because the guys got the device. And so I am asking you to use everything in your power to cheat, because the final thing is your artwork that will hang on the wall. No one knows how you did that. And no one has to know.
Also, I actually feel like this is a step. Once I'm kind of flogging you guys to get, to be able to draw, to see, to look, right? But once you've done that work, you then have to learn how to step back and see the simple shapes. This is the way to do it. So it's weird. It's like, I'll push you forward so that then we can simplify. It's funny. People think it's the opposite, right? They think
I think the goal of art making is create something yours, unique, something that will represent who you are. And for that, you need to step aside a little bit, explore all kinds of media, use of photography, use of projection, of tracing things, and create your own portfolio, which is like first step to your own personal language. if like I always, sometimes people asking me, why Jean-Michel Basquiat is so great? It looks like sloppy, you know, kids could do that. And I said, if I put 1,000 artworks in front of you, and one will be Basquiat, all kinds of artworks, realistic, abstract, old, new, done by your friends, and one artwork out of 1,000 will be Jean-Michel Basquiat. Would you know it, Basquiat? And she said, of course I would know. That's why he's great.
Right? Get that? Because his mark making is so unique.
Yeah,
it's
every big artist we're talking about. Why Georgia O'Keeffe is great artist? Because if I put Georgia O'Keeffe among thousands of artists, you would know it's her right away. And so that is it's very high standard and a very unachievable goal, which is a nice thing to have. But I wanna find your own unique vision, and I'm gonna really squeeze out of you this. We're starting with the dogs, but we will end up with something more complex.
So is everybody tracing right now? Is that what everyone's doing? Okay, great.
No, I haven't started. So do we want like a Sharpie to do this?
There would be, there is a two ways. Sharpie would be nice because the final thing with the Sharpie, when you're tracing on a plate, will be seen. You see right here?
Yeah.
The Sharpie gives, but you can start with the pencil, because pencil you can erase.
I have more tracing paper.
And after you've done your pencil drawing, you will go over it with the Sharpie.
So Lotto, should we add tracing paper to the list of useful supplies?
Yes, tracing paper.
I'll do that.
Or some kind of paper which is like semi-transparent.
Right.
That's not 300 grams watercolor paper.
Right. I mean, honestly, printer paper would work too. Like paper that you print with.
Too, but tracing paper is the best.
Okay.
I actually will teach you how to trace image from tracing paper on a regular paper. We will work on this too.
All right. Can you do another trace while can you trace again while they're tracing too, just so they can watch?
Yes, I can do that.
That'd be great. So yeah, that's just a regular piece of paper, sort of semi-transparent. So there's the original sketch. It's in the notebook.
Paper, and I'm gonna simplify that drawing. It's the good idea, always good idea to use Scotch tape to fix the paper. Then you have.
I didn't do that. I'm holding it down.
Yeah, so please, you can do it now. Just
nah.
It will make your life easier right now.
I get it.
Yeah. So right here, I will use two pieces. And right here, you can see, I can see the image. And so I'm gonna start tracing it. The strange thing about it, the traced image will be totally different from ones I have.
Yeah, each time it's different. It's funny.
They kind of have their own life. And
what has their own lives?
If you do the same tracing of the same two tracings of the same.
I heard that, but what word did you say has their own lives?
Yeah, but I'm saying you're tracing. If you do it twice, it would be different.
Okay.
It would have its own life from ones you already have. The most amazing thing about those tapestries, you know what plants they're depicted there. So this dandelion right here.
What is that?
Dandelions, what's the right way to say it? Dandelions?
Oh, dandelions.
Yeah, dandelions.
Those are dandelions, a simplified dandelion.
Yeah.
What century were these created, the tapestries?
Middle of 15th century.
So right before
Renaissance heat, kind of.
Right.
And it's done in Flanders, which is Belgium right now.
Right.
And they coming from one of the courts of Burgundy, I think.
Yeah.
And they were in the collection of La Rochefoucauld family. They survived the French Revolution, 2 world wars, and then Rockefeller bought them.
I was wondering how they got to the States.
Rockefeller got them and brought them to United States with those two cloisters. And if you guys visiting New York, this is a must-see thing.
It's one of my favorite places, the cloisters.
So this should be super simplified, right?
Yes.
Super simplified.
In that case, I'm done.
Yeah, you
okay,
can
hold it up. Here, hold it up. I want to see it. I'm going to have you add. I'm going to add the spotlight.
Fantastic.
How's that look?
Fantastic.
Looks great.
Yeah.
Ah, it's adorable.
This is very good.
Anybody else done? Victor, do you have something? Does anybody else want to show what they got? Here, let's see, Mariana. Here's Victor's. Oh, excellent. What is that, Victor?
Yeah, can you zoom it on me for me, please? The Mariana's work.
It's Among Us. It's just a start. When I finish, you will see.
All right. These look great, you guys. These are great. Excellent. All right.
Your name is Victor, right?
Yes, it's Victor.
Victor is really good. Very good.
It's good, Victor. It's good. Sandra, you ready to hold something up? So,
fantastic.
Oh, yes. I know in Sandra's head, she's going, this is too simple.
Now, I see, guys, your drawings are slightly bigger than the plates we have. So you
yes,
can
I'm going to cut part of it.
Tell me what kind of materials you have. Do you have those, or you have a hefty everyday? Those.
Yeah,
okay.
I have those too.
Okay.
Yeah, this is going to be too big. I'm going to go and get.
Yeah, it's a bit too big.
Yeah.
What do we do?
The drawings too big?
Yeah.
Yeah, the drawing is bigger than the plate and the bottom of the plate.
So that is the way to make it smaller. You can use the grid and make it smaller, or you can use your scanner and printer to print smaller image. You can also use, you can cut form.
Oh, I know what I can do. I can trace it from the iPad, a photo of the iPad.
Oh, brilliant.
iPad is a contemporary camera Lucida, exactly.
I'm so pleased at how these guys have taken Procreate and brought it into their work.
So
it's amazing.
Right now, I want to show you. So I have the drawing, and I'm going to go over it with my, it's not a Sharpie, it's just a brush pen, coloring brush pen. But it's the same family of the things. Okay, and I'm going over it right now.
And you have foam underneath, or no?
Right now, he's just working on the drawing.
Oh, okay.
So you started with pencil. Now he's going to the Sharpie.
So I should have chosen a smaller painting, huh?
You know, Diana, if you wanted to, you could probably just sketch it smaller.
Yeah,
you have the lines. You can do it pretty quick.
Yeah.
I think you have the skill level to do that. Do it.
Okay.
And before you do that, take your plate and trace it on the paper, because that will give you exact size. Like if you print from something like that, just make outline of it on the paper before you start. Simply make it smaller.
On a paper, so we need more paper.
You can probably also either use tracing paper or printer paper would work.
No, I have a closet full of paper here.
You guys are good. I don't have any tracing paper. I need to go get some.
Oh, always, Leah, what are you talking about? It makes your life so much easier.
I know.
I have, my tracing paper is 30 years old. It's the first time I use it in 30 years.
Wow.
Wow. It's probably higher quality than we can have now. So here is my two traced images.
Yeah, they are kind of different. They're cute.
They're cute. Every class I'm going to take with you guys, I'm also going to work with you. I'm going to do exactly the same. The stuff you are doing. along with you. So they give us little.
What is this?
So I found those plates a little bit more thick than those ones. So to transfer that image, I would need my tracing pad, which is I'm gonna bring right now. And I recommend you, all of you, to buy those. They're like 20 bucks. Just give me a second, I'll be back.
Did you cut out the thing or did you flatten the plate?
He cut it.
He cut it.
Sorry, are you asking me?
She just asked if you cut the plate or did you just flatten it?
Say it again?
You cut the plate, right? You
I
used
cut the plate,
scissors.
yeah, any shape you want. You can cut it to make it straight. You can cut it in this. You see, it's exactly.
Yeah, okay.
And if you can also print the bigger image. You can combine 4 of those plates on your bigger image.
Yeah, that's true. You could put like plates, just tape them together. That's a good idea. I'll be right back, guys.
Next time, I think we start simple.
And I'm gonna try to turn my tracing pad.
I'm having trouble tracing from the iPad because it keeps moving.
Scotch tape. Use the scotch.
No. The picture underneath keeps moving as I touch it.
So tape. Which picture? The picture you're tracing from?
No, the picture, the iPad picture. When I touch it, it moves. There must be a way of locking it.
Yeah. Show me your setting. I mean, you can always use the scotch tape to tape picture.
Yeah, it's not my paper that's moving. It's the photo underneath in the iPad.
Ah, iPad. You're talking about iPad because
I don't have a...
the screen is not locked. Okay, I understand.
But even if I lock, I can lock turning, but it's still...
Yeah. You know what we can do? Show me how big is your original sketch right now? You're trying to. Okay, so it's yeah. Why don't we cut 4 of these, combine them together, and make bigger prints?
Okay, let's do it.
Yeah, let's do that. And here's my tracing pad, which is I highly recommend you guys to get.
What is it? It's a tracing, what is it called?
It's a tracing board or light board, you see?
Light, it's called light box.
Light box, and it's a very thin, and it's very cheap. It's a $19, and it works perfect.
Oh, if you could send us a reference, please. That'd be very good.
And that's how it will look. So it's ready to go. Every drawing you guys have could be ready to trace.
That'd be great, actually.
Huh?
Yes, if you could tell us which
work
one.
on photographs, you can trace images. So I would highly recommend to order it today.
Okay, tell us the name.
Leah would not like it because Leah is an old school hardcore teacher.
Yeah, if we could tell us the brand, I'll order one.
Yeah, this is a beautiful thing I recommend everyone to get.
I was just admiring it. This is your drawing pad that you were talking about?
This is a light box. It's
light box.
It's very thin. It's nothing. It's really incredible thing. And now I'm gonna try to.
What's the brand, Lado?
What's the brand?
Yeah.
There is no brand really. It's
you
like
just go on Amazon because there are many kinds, right?
They make many kinds. I'll send you link with this one.
Thank you.
He's using his phone for the second thing, so he can't jump on WhatsApp, which is why I keep popping.
No, that's fine. That's fine.
We'll get it over.
So, how do we join these plates? We need to make them square, right?
We need to make them squares, yeah. Just to use your ruler, make or something, and guys, if you don't mind, I'll go and try to etch the image, or I should wait for you. Probably we'll do it together.
Yeah, wait.
Yeah.
We got plenty of time.
Oops. Let's see, you said to use a ruler.
My skill level is not as good as I thought.
Your what?
My skill level is not as good as
It's also early in the morning. I use that as an excuse a lot. Okay. We're in the early.
I wanna tell you, everyone, guys, fiasco is a part of art making.
Yes.
You don't have fiasco, something that you're like, oh my God, I am terrible. So if you don't have that, so you absolutely in the wrong field, because this is you starting from very humble skill set and you improving along the way. And there is nothing wrong. The main thing is the process itself. Once you master process, I'll teach you how to cheat on imagery. You guys, you wouldn't believe the artwork you will produce in the end of summer.
Nado, in order to join these plates, I tape them at the back.
So show me what you're doing.
Here, hold on, I'm gonna pop her up.
Fantastic, yeah. It could be a little gap between them, it's okay. We're not robots, it's not a machine making, it's a human. So I could cut mine absolutely perfect, but I didn't. That's what makes it unique. No one else will have it, you know?
Okay, I did mine with charcoal pen, so now
let's see. Fantastic. Here, hold on, I'm gonna add you up here too.
This cat is also, this is a surrealistic cat. It's a beautiful, beautiful.
I love him.
I love it. You wouldn't believe when you printed it how different it would be from original painting and how great it would be, actually.
I'm gonna pop you back up now. I do like it. It's those little sort of quirks. Yesterday, we were working with ink for the first time in the drawing class. And one of the students said as she was working with, and I had her working with a brush and a pen, you know, a bamboo pen and a bamboo brush. And one of the students said as she was working, the hardest thing I'm having is accepting how my marks look. And I was like, yes, because that's like that's who you are. And it's very hard to accept who we are. Like sometimes you have to kind of battle yourself on like, why are my marks not looking like somebody else's marks? And I'm like, because they're yours.
Yeah. I have it my entire life, like right now, I would say I'm 45 years of art making with the whole career of mine and the whole collections and biennales and art fairs and prestigious awards and everything what I got in my life. Every day, I hate what I'm doing sometimes.
Yeah.
Every day I'm very skillful guy, but every day I have a resistance of materials, of material things, of the stretchers, of the canvas, of the paper, of the brushes. It's everyday struggle and fight. You just need to accept it. But here is one more thing. When you look at that work you don't like today, in 5 years, you would say, this is fantastic, this is a great, why I was so cranky or unhappy with myself. And that's very rewarding, and that's really what I have. Sometimes I go through archives, sometimes I go through the folders, and like, this is amazing art. Why I hated it so much. I don't know, it's our nature. It's our nature. I can't do anything about it.
I think we push ourselves, we're kind of constantly seeking. That's how we grow. So we feel like it's hard to accept like who you are. Like it's just hard to accept who you are. I remember having the same feeling. I would go plein air paint, for example. I'd look at everybody else's paintings and be like, man, my brush strokes are ugly. I literally thought that like for many years. And then after a while I was like, no, this is just how you make, look, you're not a smooth painter. This is not what I do. You have to like accept what you do. It's like having straight hair or curly hair, right?
Yeah.
You have curly hair, you want straight hair. When you have straight hair, you want curly hair.
My only advice would be, guys, roll with your temperament. Roll along with who you are. Don't fight your inner kind of artist in you. Because we all have kind of ideal art we want to do. And sometimes you cannot do that because it's not your temperament. It's not your character. You don't have it in you.
Yeah.
And so it's just, yeah, it's a whole different, there is a fantastic book about what we're doing right now called Art and Fear. And so you need to put fear away. It's a brilliant right now. I also believe art is the place of meeting, where you're meeting people, meeting ideas, exchanging ideas, growing as a human. And so that's what we have right now. This is a meeting of us doing something that just end up being beautiful. I promise you that.
You're so kind.
No, that's it. It's just what I'm saying is really, I leave that, you know, it's. So show me your, how did it work, this connection of those two things?
It's working well. I'm almost finished.
So I don't know what we're doing right now. Are we transferring this into the foam?
Hold on, I'm still making a big plate.
Just wait a second. You have your drawing done with the charcoal, right?
Yep.
So can you trace it right now exactly as it is with your Sharpie?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's what we're doing right now. You will trace it with your Sharpie over. We'll get ready to transfer it. You said you have a plate, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so today you're gonna transfer it and etch it on the plate.
Okay.
Okay, it looks like this. I got some gaps in the middle.
Fantastic, and I like the shape. I like the flower kind of shape. It's, I mean, only that could be printed like it is, you know? It reminds me the work of one of my favorite American painters, Donald Sultan. And you can put the cat, but also the flower itself could be printed like it is.
I think I'll skip the flower.
Roll. But next time, you'll do that for me. Now we're gonna transfer the cat, but next time you're gonna connect those shapes and do the flower, okay?
Okay.
I have to get another Sharpie because the coal is killing the Sharpie.
Maybe you can do something with
I get another Sharpie. I get another Sharpie.
What will happen where there's a gap?
nothing. It will print white. It's okay. It will show some imperfection. It will show some interesting way of putting the work together.
For a second, I'm not doing it myself.
I would listen for you. I'd hear you talking.
Right.
Ah,
I'm a
indeed,
guy.
I will need your light box because these plates are too thick. I'm going to do it against the window.
Yes. So you know how to do it against the window? That was my next. So tape your image on the window and then tape your.
Is it hip placed?
Okay.
Or is it a non?
Just tape it. Just tape it.
Yep.
Both your hips are.
It's the original. And then, so I was really uncomfortable with car. I had to like sit on one side or the other side, but you know, it's a long ride, 2 hours.
Yeah, it's always bad.
Regardless, the next morning, as soon as I woke up, I'm still in bed. Horrendous spasms through this here. threw me to the floor, and I just had to kneel there and cry. It was so bad. No, I didn't.
Lado?
So what? And then the next one.
So now we trace it with, I can trace it with a mechanical pencil, right? It will etch.
Yes, right now you're etching it. You are just a line by line, make your lines elegant because that's gonna print. Take your time, don't rush. Just, yeah, mechanical pencil.
Maybe I'll go to another window then.
And you know what? Don't go too deep because it could cut the thing. Yeah, don't cut through and don't go too soft. You need the lines to be, yeah.
Got it.
Do you want me to do it? Look how I'm gonna do it. If you want, I'm just like, check this out. I will just go line by line right here.
What are you using? You're using a pen.
I'm using just mechanical pen.
A gel pen. Oh, mechanical pencil? Okay.
No, gel pen, regular gel pen. Papier.
So are you transferring it to the foam now?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I'm back. Let me know. Sorry, I'll pop in and out a little bit during class just to take care of business here.
Okay, Leah, thank you.
I think I'm gonna do another plate.
This is all good, guys, like figuring out what works for you, figuring out how it works.
Guys, just remember, it's your first ever, so take time.
Play around, I like it. These guys are problem solvers. They're really good at like.
Be kind to yourself.
Yeah. You need to be kind to yourself. That is very true.
I don't need your help, Sonny.
But mommy, I'm sure.
Yeah, exactly.
He has a lot of painting experience.
That's right.
Sonny does.
Sonny was adopted during the COVID, and she's like, I mean, and Diana never left. Like either Diana was in class or working her job, and Sonny was just with her all the time.
In the painting
now
room.
Things a little bit change, right?
Yeah.
I would say Sonny is very lucky.
Sonny landed in the Golden Palace, that is for sure.
How do we trace it now?
So just like I'm doing right here.
So pen or mechanical pencil, something
that will do a little push into the.
You can use regular pencil or mechanical pencil, and you do a little push, and you will see right here. I'm already etched my thing.
Nice. I like your hot pink.
Right here, look, it looks like this.
Okay, I get it.
And be kind to yourself. If it's not working, it works second time, third time. Give yourself a break. Enjoy what we're doing.
So a thicker pen is better, right?
Probably.
Just yeah, try both. It depends what kind of lines you want to print. So now I'm gonna. So this was etched with this pen. How to? Yeah, with the regular kind of like color.
A skinny pen.
And and we don't really need any color. We need the groove.
No, it's just you need color. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. So, but now the second one, I'm gonna trace and etch with just a regular pencil.
Will that make a thicker? Will that make a slightly thicker line?
And we'll see difference. So the first drawing, the second drawing I'm etched right here. The second I made in front of you. The first drawing that I came with already ready to go, I'm gonna age on those plates which I bought on Amazon.
I also bought my plates on Amazon.
Me too.
You couldn't find it anywhere here.
Like regular plates?
They were all made out of cardboard. So
yeah, they are phasing those out in California, and because it's environmentally unfriendly.
I guess so. I guess so. It's a good idea. Yeah, we'll find the way to find the foam. You can actually, I recommend to buy those foam plates. They are different sizes. You can buy, I saw right now in New York art supply store, I saw bigger ones.
Oh.
They were always like this kind of postcard size, which I'm working right now, this one, the postcard size. But now I saw bigger one, 9 and 12 and even bigger. So now second image, I'm gonna etch with my pencil, guys, right here. And pencil goes smoother than the mechanical pen.
Mm. Yeah, mechanical pen doesn't go smooth.
It's okay, it's okay. It's always, I love all those imperfections and you need to accept it as a part of art making. We're not robots. It will be imperfect. That's why it's interesting.
Very hard to see through the paper, through the foam.
That's why I'm doing it against the window.
That's why tape your drawing on a window and tape your foam on the drawing and you will see everything.
Okay,
and next time I hope you will have this tracing pad I have. And that will actually be very useful in all kinds of art making for you guys.
Too late. Well, not the light board or whatever it's called. That will be fine. I'll have that next time. Now I realize I can.
Now I want you to think about what we're doing right now could be printed 100 times. That image could exist in like 50 of them, you know? All different colors, printed on different paper. That's the goal.
Okay, so when we've traced it one, then what did you say you're doing? Now you have a mechanical pencil?
You can use regular pencil too. Right now I'm using, so there's two things I did. The first I did with mechanical pencil, you can see the etch. Yeah. And now, if you see me, I'm etching with the regular pencil.
But not on the same foam?
Oh,
not the same foam, two different foams. I'm just gonna print two different images today.
Aha, okay. So when we're done with the first, we're doing the second.
Yes, so that you can, with a different material, so you can see the difference. My guess is that the pencil is maybe a little thicker.
And the pencil is kind of easy. Pencil is easygoing. I just wanted to experiment. It could be something. Today I used also to scratch image this lino cut thing, and it gives this double kind of line, double edge line.
Ooh, okay. That looks like fun.
I'm gonna also print it. I have no idea what's gonna come out.
Is that like a little knife you have there?
It's like a little scoopy thing. Show it.
It's a printmaking for linoleum, which is also class working on.
That's what I wanted to get.
Yeah.
It's a step in art making. So we're using linoleum. What we're etching right now with our pen, we will cut out of linoleum with those kind of, they have all different sizes. You guys look.
Yes, I would love to move to linoleum with other plates, by the way, soon.
Absolutely. Let's finish that. We move to linoleum individually. Yes, linocut is a very serious art form. It's a art form which allows you to be very, very like
detailed, right?
Not details to different colors and different prints. And so now I have two images etched already right here, guys.
I have one, but the tape is not coming off nicely from the foam.
It's okay, leave it there. You can leave it there.
Okay. Okay.
Just to be gentle with it, or don't be.
Okay. So mine look. So this is enough, like
Let's
that.
See. Hold on.
Can I see?
Hold on. I'm popping her up. I'm popping her up. Hold on. There we go.
Oh, fantastic!
Yeah, that looks great.
This is
perfect.
This is it.
Done. Anybody else want to show theirs? Mariana, I'm gonna pop you up here.
I
Hold
haven't
your-
finished. I haven't finished.
Oh, just show where you are. Can you just show where you are? And Victor, let's see.
Victor is tracing his with the pencil.
The pencil, right?
I'm in this stage.
And I'm already going good.
Got it. Okay, got it. Excellent.
So Mariana, it's already using foam, right?
I'm using foam and I paste two pieces together.
And so fantastic. I like the shape. But are you drawing on the phone or you're scratching on the phone?
I'm already doing the pencil right now.
You're
Fantastic,
scratching on the phone.
fantastic.
Great.
I can't believe, guys, how successful it is.
It's really great.
I don't know whether I went deep enough.
Let's see, Sandra, hold yours up. Hold on, I'm gonna move you over. Give me just a second. I move slow in the morning.
Still taped on the window, so.
Oh yeah, what a clever idea.
Fantastic.
Wow.
But I don't know whether the lines are hard enough.
Can you see Lotto? Here, I'm gonna move this one down so you can look really.
Go over again. Just make sure every line is there etched. And
Got it.
take your time.
Okay. Oh my God, this is so much fun.
Solo no dejes ninguna línea sin repasar. Eso es lo más importante.
I think you're gonna have time to print today, Lotto. We've still got half an hour.
We're absolutely gonna print today, guys. Absolutely.
Not me.
Not Diana, but like everybody else for sure.
Why not you?
Everybody else
He
that
doesn't-
follows instructions.
He doesn't have the
I know,
block printing
Diana,
yet.
you can look, and that's the paints, the inks you need. Look.
Okay.
Like
Walking.
blocking. Yeah. Not acrylic ink. Not.
Oh,
not
no,
Higgins
I
ink.
get it.
Yep.
It's a confusing because it has same word, using same word ink. It's totally two different things.
It's more like paint, isn't it?
It's a, I don't know why they use ink. It's a printmaking ink. It's a thick. I'm holding Blick from a Blick store, so you can buy it online. Or there is another brand called Speedball.
Speedball, yeah. Speedball.
Printing inks, water soluble.
Okay, so how much does those things cost?
I don't know, maybe 75 million, around $6.
Oh, that's all?
Like paint. It's like paint, Diana, like a tube of
Maybe
paint.
5 something. It depends. It used to be 3, 4. Now it's maybe a little bit more. And it's not. It's affordable. It's not very expensive.
Okay, so do we need any special paper to print on?
You can print on any paper you want. So right now I'm gonna use 2 papers, guys. One paper, it's this German paper I like. It's a very kind of gentle, pristine white. Bean Fang, that's the brand, but you don't need to use that. Next papers I'm gonna use, it's a construction Crayola paper. It already has a color. It costs like $4 in any store that sells art supplies. You know those construction papers, you know, all kind of colors. And so I'm gonna use those 2 today.
Okay.
Another thing you need is this. I hope you have it.
I don't, but I'm gonna buy one.
A Briar, yep.
Briar, yeah.
I got a 4-inch one. Is that? I figured for the size of a plate.
Yeah. And then you will need something to print the image. It could be spoon also, but some kind of.
Okay, a spoon.
Yeah, spoon. I'll print with a spoon today. I'll show you.
You know what I'm thinking, you guys? I'm thinking Janet Roberts should really be in this class because her line drawings would be perfect prints. I've got to talk her into it.
But why isn't she?
I think she's got church. So I think she goes to church at this time, but I'm going to tell her.
She's usually finished at this hour, no?
What? Well,
Isn't she finished at this hour?
I don't, at your time, maybe? Yeah,
Yes.
I don't know.
Oh, I see, yes. But she's in New York, isn't she?
She's in Jersey.
It's midday
Yeah.
here.
I'll check in with her because I feel like this is something that would work for her really well. I can think of a couple of other people who would really, who I think would just love the chance to transfer whatever they're working on in other classes to this class. Because like Mariana, I could totally see some of your faces done this way.
But also she can go online
and get it.
Yeah. So it's not like it's.
Okay, I think it's gonna be okay. I don't know.
Okay.
I have the impression in some places there are holes. But we'll see what that does.
Okay.
Yeah, I want you to create something with us. Why don't you do
I will. I've got a bunch of stuff to do this morning because I'm getting ready for my next class, but I promise next week I will.
I really want you to simplify your landscape.
All right, let me think about that. Hold on. Let me think about that.
Yeah.
I'm going to go get some paper.
Let's print, and that would be your invitation for your next exhibition.
Ooh. All right, boss. You got it. Give me a second.
So, are we guys ready to print?
Yes, hold on.
Yeah, a little bit.
Amazing, Victor. Very good. I like your name, Victor. It's a great name.
Okay.
Very serious name.
Yeah, my middle name is Victoria, Victor.
Aha.
Yeah.
Okay, give me a couple of minutes. I'm going to.
No rush. Everyone, it's okay.
I'm gonna do it. I'll do it. Actually, I have a painting on the easel right now, which might make a nice print.
It's like my mommy.
Actually, you know what? You can print with oil paint.
Oh, we'll talk about that. Yeah.
Do you have the way to spread oil paint? Do you have brayer or whatever?
I do have a brayer.
Okay.
Because I only have acrylic paint, so
no, acrylic paint will not work because it will clog. You know how acrylic, once it dries, wash it.
But oil could, because it won't dry, so I can wipe it off.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
I look at you guys, and
me too.
I'll do the printing next time.
Yes.
I have 2 images, so.
Fantastic. I like.
Hey, Ladochka, I'll do the same thing. I'll do my images and then I'll get to it. But I'm doing it right now, so don't worry. Here, I'm actually doing it. You're the first. All right, we got
Should we get linoleum instead or no?
Should they get?
Yes, I want to move to linoleum.
We will. Let's experiment with this several lessons because I want you to print several colors. I want to create little portfolio, and then if you want, we'll move to linoleum. Absolutely, okay. That's the goal.
Because I don't know, I mean, I'm seeing some sets on Amazon which are actually very reasonable. It may be that they're not good, but it wasn't that expensive.
With linoleum, you can use the same inks,
right?
Same broiler,
right?
You will just need this little
the tools. Yep. You've got the speedball set.
You cutting linoleum out. It's so here is a difference. The both techniques are relief printing.
Yeah.
We're printing from the.
Okay, I'm going to simplify with 2 sketches.
But in case of etching this image, the stuff we etched right now will be white on the paper or whatever color paper is, and everything else will be color of the ink. In case of linoleum, you're taking away stuff that would be ink, would be white, and everything on the surface will be color of your printing.
And Lado, you can't see through linoleum, so you have to do a tracing in pencil.
I'll teach you
okay.
better way. Trust me, I'll teach you better way how to transfer image to linoleum. We're gonna use acrylic medium and the Xerox prints.
Okay.
And then I'll show you how to transfer the image so precise and so unbelievable. And
you can't do it with charcoal on the back of the paper and trace.
You can do that. That's your preparatory draw. That's something you do beforehand.
Yeah.
Once it's done, you can make a Xerox copy of it.
Oh yeah. Okay. I get it.
But before we move to linoleum, let's do this couple more times. Because it's an easy technique. It's a kind of forgiving technique. You don't like it, you toss it and do another one. Linoleum needs a little bit more attention, but I'll send you links with the masters of lino printing, and we will.
I'm looking forward to that. That's going to be fun. I have like in the back of my head, I've done wood cuts like 100 years ago, but that's so long time ago. I don't think I would be able to do it again.
The wood cuts and linoleum, it's the same kind of
same principle. I
it's
guess
the same principle. Wood cuts would be also two different ways. There is the rough wood cuts, like beginning of 20th century expressionists, German expressionists used. It's very rough, it's very basic cutting, and there could be also very detailed cutting on the boxwood, which is very rare, very expensive wood. Boxwood, extremely polished.
Because it grows very slowly.
Yeah.
And that is almost dying technique because of it's really hard to keep going. I did that in Art Academy. I had this chunk of the boxwood. And there I grew up, it was a lot of boxwood. It's all eaten right now by some kind of bug, doesn't exist anymore.
I think I read about that.
Grows very slowly, I think.
It grows hundreds of years, yeah. It's heavier than water. I think it's the only wood that sinks in the water.
I don't know, is that, I mean, I've got a construction paper, but I thought that Stonehenge, you can also print on that.
You can print that as far as your paper is not rough. If it's kind of flexible, good. It's harder to print on the watercolor paper,
All right, no, I don't hear because it's too rough here.
Yeah. So guys, should I start inking this? Should we?
Yes, please. Show us what to do.
So I'm gonna send up, Leah. I'm gonna move this.
Yeah, move your little camera over. I'll tell you when it's lined up. All right, scoot it a little bit. There you go. Yep, there we go. Yep, perfect.
Okay, guys. So here is the thing. I have my plate, and I'm gonna use the ink. Let's use the blue one. I'm gonna put a little bit of blue one, and you can use it too with me. It could be anything you have. It could be a piece of cereal box, or this. Lunch pads for my kids. I'm using them. My wife doesn't know it, but don't tell her.
You're stepping on my painting, no.
By the way, that's Sandra talking to one of her 3 Bengals. They get excited. Animals get excited by the creative.
So we put that much ink? That seems to be a lot of ink.
Little bit of ink. It's not that much. It will be good for a couple of prints, maybe more. The first printing is never kind of good. The first printing needs a lot of I don't know why, it likes to be soaked in ink. And the first. Okay, guys, look, I got the ink on the broiler and now I'm going over the image.
So you're getting ink on, okay. You're getting
on the image. Look at how beautiful that looks right
wow.
There. I know, before you've even done the printing, look at how magical. You know what I really like about block printing, Lotto, and this concept is that it really shows how essential, like just one color, like the right line, can create something that feels so alive.
Guys, I want to tell you, for right now, what I see in front of me, the stuff I see in front of me, it's a long way from the museum and the sketch I made.
Right.
And so now I'm going to use a different mat. I'm going to shift the things. Also, when you have water soluble, don't think about mess because it's all could be easily washable. So I'm putting my flowers right here. And now I'm going to take paper. Why not to print it on a yellow? Like, guys, I want you to look at the So I got.
Hold on. Lotto, I'm going to add a spotlight so we can see both of you. Hold that paper up so people can see it.
Yeah.
Hold it up to the camera. Yeah, exactly.
Regular yellow paper. And I'm going to put it over put it over my inked plate. Look.
Yep.
And I kind of put my hand over to make it kind of catch up some. And now I'm going to use my spoon to print it.
Mariana, make sure you're watching because you're going to do this too. You can stop the tracing at any point and just take a look just to see.
It wouldn't be probably perfect because of a first, or maybe it will be not that bad. Okay, I am ready to show you what I got here.
Oh, it's
wow.
beautiful.
That's cool.
Hold it up. Yes. It actually is kind of perfect. Oh,
Wow.
isn't that amazing, you guys?
Yeah, it is.
All right, Lotto, I'm making my next show invitation. It's in 3 weeks. You're absolutely right.
I'm gonna continue printing as I'm going because I have paint, and I'm gonna use later. I'm gonna show you how to use second color on the top of this. So
yes,
I'm gonna continue printing, guys, and you can join me once you're done with your tracing. I'll do exactly the same.
I told you guys, this is magical. It's really hard to convey how incredibly magical this process is. How to take your imagery that you love and then be able to duplicate it. And you're right, Lotto, it is about the repeat, about being able to do something once and then be able to repeat it.
Absolutely.
So amazing. It's profound.
I would be happy if your next exhibition's invitation, you will print yourself.
Yeah, I'm on it.
With your image, you actually will send out original artwork.
Oh my God, my gallerist is going to be losing her mind. She's going to be so excited.
Okay, let's see how blue will look on the red.
Not bad.
wow. I love it.
Okay.
I know.
This one is so much more fun than
Procreate?
Procreate can live without me.
It's always good to know a bit.
Ooh, guys.
I'm trying to do a simplified doggy.
The white paper.
I'm trying to simplify my treat.
So, Lado, I kind of missed the part. Once you've spread the paint, you put the etching face down and you use the spoon. Is that it? No.
You put the paper face
down. Look, you're putting etching face up.
Right.
You're putting paper on the top of it.
No, but I haven't even put the ink on the etching yet.
Oh, yes.
Yes, I'm just saying, you spread the ink, then you're putting
on
this...
I spread the ink on the plastic.
Yes.
On the whole thing, yeah. You're
on the plastic?
No, but I haven't got it on the etching yet.
Okay.
You didn't etch yet?
No, all I've got is the ink on the mat. Now I need to put it on the etching.
Yes, but it's, yes, you're gonna put on the etching, and then next, I'll show you. Just wait, stay with me.
Okay.
Let me print this and we'll do it together.
Okay, thank you.
I'm gonna print this one. It's a white paper and will be a little bit different.
Now you're just using your hand, huh?
Yeah.
Wow.
So now let's go. So that's my plate. I'm putting, okay, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna print something absolutely, I have a second one. I'll do like, here is the white edge, right? Like you have.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm putting it right here in front of me. right?
Right.
That's what you do. And then you're using your brayer and you're rolling your ink on it. You're spreading your ink evenly.
Okay.
Like this. That's the movements.
Right.
And then you go over it.
Oh, I see.
You go
so you're
over
not.
And that's ready to be printed. You get it like this. Now I'm gonna move that. I'm gonna put it in the center and I'm gonna print it on orange paper. So I'm putting paper over it. Then I'm kind of try to fix it, to glue it there with the ink. Paper will not shift. Kind of glue it there. I'm using my spoon and I'm going over it. No rush here. I will use that thing too.
So I can also see if you're working in ink, doing a really fun ink drawing and then tracing over it and making it happen. Like I can totally see that would be a lot of fun.
Print. That's the print.
Oh, they look great.
Oh, wow.
So that's the two different images, two different printmaking right here.
And it makes it, you can change it by changing the shape. You could change it by changing the, which one is the one, Lotto, that was with the pen and which one was with the pencil?
So this is the pen and this is the pencil. Orange one is the pencil and this is the pen. That's how they look.
Do you see a significant difference between the pencil marks and the pen? I don't see it here.
Maybe pen is a little bit thicker because it cuts a little bit better. It's metal. Yes. And this is a little bit gentler, but it doesn't matter really.
¿Qué me puedes ayudar? Okay, Mama.
Trying to do a simplified doggy one.
It's, you know, I'm trying to simplify one of my cypress trees and I can see I need to work on this a little bit.
Just the lines, Leah, just the lines.
Yep, just the lines. I'm getting it. I do have this. Here, I'll show you.
Yeah, show me.
I do have this. I did do the St. John's Bridge. See the
fantastic.
bridge?
Ready to go. Yes.
Yeah, I just kind of sketched it from.
Oh, wow. Cool.
Yeah,
wow.
My cypress tree needs more work, but this isn't too bad.
Will be beautiful etching. Beautiful.
I'm like totally stoked. This bridge is the St. John's Bridge. It's a very sort of epic bridge in my neighborhood. And I can't tell you how many times I've had to paint it.
Okay, something went wrong.
Something went wrong.
I didn't put enough ink, right? Or I didn't press
here,
enough.
Hold on. Let me put you up here.
Fantastic.
No, there's too much white.
It's okay. It's a first print. Now roll
it's because
another.
I need to put more
ink.
Yeah,
roll
more ink.
And it will make it happen. Roll another.
Yeah.
And, sorry, I can't hear what Lado is saying because Leah is saying, yeah. Lado, what did you say?
I said, it's very beautiful. Now roll another layer of the ink. Second print will be better. As I said, first prints are always this.
Got it.
I was just pointing out one of your models.
This is a print now. You got it.
I was just pointing out one of your models was walking behind you at the time.
Yeah, I know, right there.
My models are eating the foam plates.
Your models are eating the foam plates because they're naughty.
That could happen here too.
Unbelievable. We did it. It's great. Now I'm going to add a little bit of black to my blue ink. You can experiment like this too. That's right here. Oops.
Yeah, sometimes the phone goes.
So now I wish to print it with the black.
It's nice, but if a print is not fine, you still have the etching, so you can do it again and again and again.
You know, you got the image. Leah, I'm disappeared, kind of, right?
Yeah, you have to turn your phone back on. You have to pick it up and turn your phone back on.
Do that.
Sometimes that happens.
I tried to do a simplified dog, but I don't think it's so
There you
fun.
go.
But I want to hold it up anyway.
Hold it up. Here you are. Oh, I like
great.
it. She looks kind of sinister.
Yeah, but it's not as fun as the kitty.
Very good, very good. It doesn't matter. It's printable image. We're gonna make the art next week.
Yeah.
And I'm rolling black ink over the blue.
It died again, Lotto. Your phone died again.
I'm sorry, guys. It's low battery or something.
That's what it is. It gets kind of tired. I'll talk to you about this when we, about options. We'll see how long it lasts.
Okay, so now I roll the black ink over the same flower. And what I'm gonna do, I try to print it
on top.
Let's see what kind of...
you put the paper on top.
Yeah, you can do several printing of the same image. They would be slightly...
No, but I'm doing it wrong.
You did it the other way around?
Yeah.
Okay, I get it. Yeah, you don't get the same pressure then.
Yeah.
Oh, look, it looks better, but it's upside down.
Here, let me hold it. Hold it up.
Roll more, put it in front of you, put paper on the top and...
Yeah, I had the paper on the bottom.
Can we see what it looks like?
It's beautiful.
But it's still fun. It's still fun.
I think it's really fun.
It's good. It's good.
Hey, look, it's all technique.
In 1 hour, you make your own print.
Yeah, that's true.
What did you say?
In 1 hour, you made your own print.
Yes, that's true. It's true.
Now check this out, guys.
Wow, it's very dark.
Oh, it's cool. I like how they layer on top of each other.
Yeah, so it's several prints. I'm gonna do more of this. They layer on the you can experiment with all of that.
I love this. I think this is so much fun, even though I'm not printing yet.
I know, it's just fun to watch. Diana, I really think this is a class you should really put out to your members, because I think this is the kind, Lisa should be here. Richard,
yeah, she should.
Be here. I think she'll find this really satisfying. Christina, I think would really like it. You know, Paul, I'm sure would really like it. Lotto, I have a dumb question.
Yes.
Are you just putting a different color of ink right over the first color? Like, yes. So when you're on the plate, yes. So you're layering like,
yes,
like red, and then you're layering black on top, yeah, without washing it off.
Yes, yes.
Okay. Does it dry or something, or do they just?
It dries very fast. It dries in
dries super fast. Okay.
It's not dry yet, but it dries in 1 hour, 40 minutes. It's completely dry.
And they kind of, and obviously, if you're doing darker over a lighter color, it doesn't really matter because they just blend in.
Right here. What I like to do, I like to have a little imperfection. I just, on purpose, I put that little bit sideways, and it creates
an echo.
This kind of, yeah.
It has a vibration.
Hello. You know, to go over the paper, and you said to use a spoon, but if you had 2 briars, couldn't you use that?
If what do you want to use?
Another briar. It seems like it's a perfect tool.
Briar, yeah, without paint. Use a little bit of spoon from the beginning, and then go all those edges with the briar.
I mean, my briar is full of ink right now. I've only got 1, but I see that they sell sets, so maybe I'll get a set.
Yeah, you can use anything that is kind of flat. You can use little notebook, I don't know, little jar of something, you know?
Right. Okay, let's see. Oh, that looks more interesting, but still not enough ink.
You need more ink. You need more ink. And
you know what I did? I didn't understand what we were doing when we were spreading it. And I spread it all over my mat. See, like
it's easy washable. It's very easy washable. Look how my plate looks. It's a lot of ink, and then you need a little bit of force. Don't be afraid. Glue it on it. I'll show you right now. I'm gonna look. I'm gonna put it over. I'll use new one. I'm gonna put it over. Look.
Can you show us where your ink is? How much have you spread it? You not really need to spread it that much, right? You just need to
spread a lot. Be generous to it. Spread, but like. And then I'm gonna put this paper over. Look at this, just over, and then I'm kind of tap it a little bit to make it not. And now I will take and use a lot of force. Don't be afraid. I'm gonna use something else right now. I'm gonna show you alternative ways. So for example, that jar.
Okay.
It's just a jar of some kind of goodbye stress vitamins. And I'm gonna use it to print it.
So could they use a food can too? Like maybe a can of food, roll over?
But the food can has relief on it. So you can't use a food can. But a baking roller.
A baking roller.
Oh, I've got a baking roller.
Oh yeah, like a rolling pin. Yeah.
But baking roller, it's better to control it pressure with your hand right here.
I see.
Yeah, I get it.
So,
but I was just saying that the can can't be used because they have relief in them.
Right here.
It's a little bit messy, but we have done it.
I like that.
I'll show you how easy to clean it right now. You see how messy it is here? I'm gonna show you how easy to clean it.
No, I'm not going to clean yet.
I think I need to move out to my kitchen. My space is too little for this.
Have fun. That's where you started.
Yeah, that's true.
Don't worry about those things, guys. Check it out.
Oh, see how you wash it out? Yeah.
Oh, good. Because it's a bit everywhere.
It's now, I use the... Don't be timid, don't be afraid. And that's it. I'm using paper towel. And it's clean again. This is it. It's amazing how washable those things are.
That's why your wife doesn't know you're using them.
Absolutely. She has no idea.
Oh, she's pretty observant. I'm pretty sure she knows.
I found it's very good for your marriage when she
it's getting better.
Perfect.
There we go. There you go. Hold it up, Sandra. I want to see it. Hold on. There.
Still missing some ink. But
yeah. I just love it. It's so even it looks like he's looking out a window. Like
he was looking out the window.
It's very good.
And with the plates.
I know, but in fact, he was looking out the window.
I love it. You've conveyed that.
You can roll.
You did it so detailed.
Yeah. You picked the right detail. Hey, Mariana, how's it going for you?
You can roll black ink over it right now if you have black ink. And you can print another set of printings with the black ink now.
Okay.
Mariana, are you ready to print?
I'm printing. I'm doing the black right now.
Oh.
Okay, so I did another. I don't like the dog as much, but I did another.
Hold on, I'm going to pop you up. Give me a second.
Yeah, because this is all I can do. So I can.
Oh, yes.
But it's not cool. It's not as fun as
it looks like an Eskimo dog.
Yeah.
Husky, right? Like husky.
She's a German Shepherd
husky. A German Shepherd.
She is a German Shepherd husky.
And
this is from when she was a puppy.
That's interesting combination.
Yeah.
Naughty.
Oh. No, she's
not anymore.
She's basically good.
You can wash all your brayers and everything in a sink. It's all it's all friendly. It's not poisonous. It's like watercolor, really.
Oh, good.
That's so good.
That's what we like.
So fun. I know there's a lot of ways this can go. And Lotto's willing to teach as long as you guys want.
Well, I like that. I like that we can take it not all the way, but you know, a long way. So now.
What happened? Did we lose one of his screens? No.
Yeah, the phone just, no? Oh,
No.
he froze. Looks like he froze.
Oh, okay.
Oh, no, wait. Oh, there you are. Nope, nope, we're there.
Oh, here. Guys, thank you very much. It was fun. It was amazing, actually.
We're not finished.
But we achieved stuff. It's amazing. It's
Yes,
amazing.
we love this.
Can you hang out for another 5 minutes, Lotto?
Oh, absolutely, absolutely.
Yeah. They don't want to quit yet. They're used to the classes going about 2 hours. So let's go a little bit longer.
Yes.
Because this class is normally shorter.
Yeah.
I'm really
it's normally
touched.
a little shorter. Actually, truthfully, it just depends on what the subject is. If you remember with Procreate, it always went longer.
I know, but it's only been an hour and a half.
Yeah.
Right.
Yes, that's originally what we thought it would take, but
okay.
we're happy to like get it going.
Yeah, this is hour and a half class, but let's keep going.
Let's go a little bit longer. Let's go a little bit longer.
Let's talk what we were gonna do next time, and let's have
yeah. What are we gonna do next time?
So next time we're gonna continue printing. We're gonna.
That looks great, Sandra.
You need more ink, and you need to push it harder.
Yeah, I need another tool because I'm not that strong.
So find something, some box, some jar, something.
Maybe I need to stand up.
Oh yeah, maybe.
That way.
Try with the fist, the side of a fist.
Yeah, try that. Are you using a spoon?
Yes.
Yeah, I think my phone is kind of died.
Yeah. So we'll talk. I don't think we need your phone anymore. You can pull that off.
Yeah.
However, what I'd love you guys to do is send me a. Yep. Send us a picture across the thread of a couple of your prints, the ones you like the best when you're done, so I can use them to send.
And even in fact, what looks best is this.
Yeah, that looks right. Yes, take a picture of that as well. Take a picture of that as well.
Please roll more ink on it. Don't be afraid. Roll evenly, more ink.
Okay.
If I would be there physically, I would show you, you know, but now you need to figure it out. Just to put some ink, be generous with it. Don't be afraid.
I think I prefer the blue. I'll add some more blue.
You can mix those two, blue and...
It's just when we spread the ink, I'm not very sure how thin we have to spread it. So when we spread it on the plastic.
Yeah, so spread a little bit more than you have right now because it needs more.
I keep adding more. In fact, I need bigger tubes, I think, at this rate.
Or maybe, and you can see why it's helpful to start a little smaller, because then you're like not, having to cover so much.
I suppose it's not that big. It's just obviously there is technique in spreading it on the plastic and then spreading it on the foam and then getting it on the paper. Lado makes it look very easy, but
yeah, that's why you need to try. It's your
we'll get the hang of it.
It's your first lesson and you came out with the image. It's printable and that's what matters. And congratulations, it's great.
It's fun. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, it is.
Isn't it amazing? Isn't it so fun? It's kind of transformational because it takes your artwork to an entirely different place.
And I love this idea that you can do invitations, Leah, we can do cards.
Yeah, I think it's really awesome. Hey, Diana, you can print out the next press club like magazine. I'm just joking.
No.
But Diana, you might put a little advert in your press club thing showing something like this that people are doing. Because I think it's excellent that you're offering this to members. And,
That it is.
Mm-hmm. Hey, hey, Sunny, I see ears. Do I see ears?
You see ears?
Oh no, sorry.
She's on the floor.
I'm looking at her reflection. That's what it is.
Yeah.
In your mirror.
She's on the floor. She's totally calm for a change.
Yeah, so guys, let's go to about 10:40, 10:45, and then we'll meet back here next week. And let's try and bring one person to try
yes,
it.
and we can give us some information on this light box and
yeah, he'll send all that across the thread.
Yeah,
I'm gonna get
I really enjoyed this. I think this is super fun.
I think it's fantastic.
Super fun. I promise you it will be more fun once we keep going, once it's like a becomes your technique. We will come up with many interesting things.
Mariana, how's it going for you? Have you done a print yet?
Yeah, I sent it my WhatsApp.
It's in the thread.
Oh, you sent it in the thread. All right. Can you hold it up?
Cool.
Can you hold it up?
Well, I have to remember that the letters are
Oh, yes.
Hey.
Yes.
Right, because you have to dig out all of the, or wait, if you want the letters to be white.
The letters gotta be backwards, yes.
Yeah,
So
yeah. The letters have to be backwards. That's exactly right. So when you're using a print.
I have a question for you, Laro. So what if I just if I would have cut the face around instead of doing a circle? Would that have worked better in this case?
It depends. So it's an aesthetical decision. You can cut it, make collage. You can cut it right now and put on something else.
That's needed.
Yeah, I like the idea that you can have, as these plates get so small, that you can have more than one on the paper.
Yes.
Yeah.
You can do like kind of collages.
There it is. Excellent. Yes.
And guys, I'm telling you, you can buy bigger plates online right now.
Hey, did you see Victor's just came through on the thread? Here, look at it on the thread. You can see it if you go to the thread. Can you hold that up, Mariana? Did he take it?
Yeah.
Here, hold that up.
That's so happy, but I like it.
Yeah. Amazing. I think you should put that on the refrigerator.
Yeah. I mean, it's a monster. It's scary.
It's a monster. It's perfect. He nailed it.
And the good thing is you can continue doing that. You can scratch more or less if you want. You can just, I created kind of storm landscape right here. You cannot see it really. How to?
Yes.
It's hard to see.
We can see it there.
Yeah, hard to see, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, this could be addictive.
Yep.
Yeah.
I just sent the little drawing of the St. John's Bridge to my gallerist in the Salty Teacup. And I said, hey, we're having a show in 2 weeks. We'll do a little print of this. She's losing her mind right now. She's coming up with, she's like, we can print that on bags. We can print that on t-shirts. We can print that on everything. And I'm like, yes,
when I'm teaching you, you're making money. Remember that.
I do remember. Always.
You're gonna sell those prints like cupcakes. That's also a good thing about printing because it costs less. You can sell this like for $30.
Right.
But if you print 20, it's $600.
Right. Exactly. Oh yeah, she's completely.
I don't
excited.
have that many friends.
Oh, you have a lot. And imagine, like I said, Mariana, imagine if you did a plate with a simplified drawing of one of your faces, and then you printed it 4 times, and then you could just play around with the colors. So in class, you could watercolor it and not worry about messing it up, right? Because you can always make another print.
Yeah, there's a lot of possibilities.
But for that, Mariana, you would need oil-based inks. Wait dry, and then you can, because if you start painting over those with the acrylics, it's very water soluble. But there is inks, oil-based inks, they look exactly the same. It's just oil-based. They drying overnight, and then you can apply over everything you want.
All right.
Same technique, but they're a little bit messier. It's like oil paint.
Yeah.
And this, how long does it take to dry this?
20 minutes.
Okay, I'll hide them from the cats because I can see what's going to happen.
That's why we love acrylic, right?
Yes, it dries fast.
That's water soluble. Nothing to do with acrylic.
But it's not, acrylic is a plastic. Acrylic doesn't, if once it dried, it can be like wiped out with the water. Those are not. Those are
this is always water, yeah. So do you know what's in woodblock printing ink, Lotto? Do you know what it's made out of?
Say it again?
What's it made out of?
Which one?
Print, the printing ink. What is it made out of? Like,
oh, I don't know, but it's probably very simple color-based thing, and then something very basic. I don't know how they. It's definitely not acrylic based. It's not plastic based. That's why acrylic is a little bit environmentally unfriendly too, because it dries and it becomes plastic. This stuff is not. This stuff is not. All right, I think we're done, guys.
Right, we're done.
Yeah. Looking
Lotto,
forward to the next one.
Yes, thank you guys for coming. Lotto, can you hang on for, here, I'm gonna stop the recording actually.